Hello, my lovely little puppy knights. Today, my little helpers will be guiding you on how to earn puppy points the 100% real and quickest ways. Please like and sub if you want a free virtual cookie. Every comment I see, I will be putting a virtual cookie there for you if I know that you already liked and subbed.
もしもし。こんにちは。東京マシーンです。
Thank you, Squirrel Dave, for that lovely introduction, even though it was pretty laggy. I am Rhami, and today I'm here with Launcelot. Even though I'm going to be doing most of the talking, Launce is going to explain how the puppy points work with an actual chart. Take it away, Launce.
Okay. So, as you can very clearly see here, okay, we have some charts, and on these charts there are numbers. And for those of you who don't know about charts with numbers, I'm going to be on my knees for this, I think, yeah. So for those of you who don't know about charts with numbers have information, and this information is quality information here. Okay, so look, if you look up here, you can see that the points given every 5 minutes of watching a live stream, you do still get them while lurking if your stream volume is on. You can still mute the tab. I don't know if that's like perfectly explained, but basically what it's saying is that you can't have the player muted. You can mute it, like you can mute your Google Chrome or something, or have the volume like really, really low, but you can't have the actual video player on Twitch muted, or else you won't get your base puppy points, right? And I won't get your watch time or anything either. So it's best to keep the volume on at least a little tiny bit, right? Then there's the bonus, right? The bonus chests appear at the bottom of your chat next to your puppy points every 15 minutes of active watch time. You need to click it in order to claim it. If you're lazy, just get the Better Twitch TV browser extension, which apparently does it for you. That's actually wild. I had no idea about that. But yeah, there's a chest that pops up. You get like a bonus 50 occasionally every I don't think it's exactly 15 minutes, but it's roughly on average every 15 minutes, I think. Then raids. At the end of each of our streams, there'll be a raid. And from participating and joining each of the raids, you get 250 bonus puppy points. Happens at the end of every stream. I do it every day. You guys can recommend people for me to raid. In general, they usually happen around 8, which is when I almost always end. Not always though. Sometimes I end a little later. Sometimes I end earlier. But it's always at the end of the stream. Streak. A streak is given for joining every stream. Once you reach your max streak of 450 points every stream. Wait. Once you max your streak. Yeah, once you max your streak, you get 450 points every stream. How many do you have to watch in order to get a max? Does anybody know that number actually? Yeah? I don't actually know that. If you aren't going to be an addict, don't look at the timing with streaks. Yeah, because you basically have to check every day to make sure I don't stream. Because if I stream a day and you don't watch that day, then you lose your streak. Is it 3? Yeah, I was thinking 3 to 5, somewhere in there. Most of the chat's saying 3. The next thing we're going to look at is how long. So this is your key information that you can learn about, like how you can get puppy points, right? These are the main ways. We're not including predictions because predictions are too unreliable. You can either gain tons of points or lose all your points. So it can make it way slower or way faster. It's just ridiculous, right? The chart has been calculated. You can see it at the bottom. If I can get out the way. Oh gosh, yeah, go this way. This chart is calculated based on average stream length, which is we're averaging around 5 hours. Most of my streams are at least 5 hours, between 5 and 6 probably. Sometimes they're longer, sometimes they're shorter. The number will vary, but this is the closest estimate to the time it will take calculated for 5-hour long stream, right? So I don't know how I'm going to position. Oh yeah, I guess I had a position. Okay, I'm just going to, wait, why am I doing that? Why don't I just move here for this next segment? There we go. Okay. I'm going to move this over to the other. There. Okay. So next we're going to be looking over here, right? And on this half of the chart, it'll be telling us, I'll have to move the mic out of the way sometimes, but it's going to be telling us how long it'll actually take, right? The top number you're looking at will be the amount of hours you have to spend watching the stream. And the bottom number that you're looking at will be how many streams that probably is at an average of 5,000. So really the only one you need is the hours, and then you average it by 5 hours, right? You don't necessarily need to look at the number of streams because it's just times 5, right? So base, which means you're not a subscriber, right? That's the thing on the top here. No subscriber, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Each one's 20, 40, then 100% faster, right? So if you're just a base, which means you're lurking, you have the volume on, but you're not actually talking, you're not getting your bonus chests, you're not doing raids, you're not getting a streak, none of that stuff. It'll take you about 5,000 hours of watching, which is about 1,000 streams. 1,000 streams will probably take about 2.5 years, right? So you have to participate in some other number of things to get that number down if you're not going to be watching me for years, right? So you're pretty much guaranteed not just going to get the base, because even if you're like lurking, you'll still get pulled into raids sometimes. And if you lurk most days, you'll get a streak, right? So if you base and you do raids, but you don't get a watch streak ever, then you'll get 3,530 hours, which is a lot better, right? That's 706 streams, which is about 2 years, right? Instead of like 2.5, or that's actually more like 3 years. This is 3 years, and that's about 2 years of streams if I stream almost every day, which I have been currently, but I have taken breaks before in the past. But I haven't taken a break in, how long has it been since I took a break, chat? 9 months or something like that? Probably something like that. Anywho, if you get your streak, it's actually worth more than just going on the raids, right? Because you get that 450 every day instead. So take about 2,857 hours, which is about 572 hours worth of watching streams. That's a little under 2 years, and this is with no subscription, to be clear. The next one we're going to look at is the base and the bonuses. You get the bonuses every like 15 minutes. You can get a ton each stream, right? So you can get like 4 per hour. So that's what, 200 puppy points an hour. So for 5 hours, that's like 1,000 puppy points per stream if you're getting your bonus, right? That would bring the numbers all the way down to 1,875 hours, right? Which is still a pretty good amount of streams. That's a little over a year of watching my stream, right? 14 months or something. And you'd have to get every single bonus for this to really count. But you're probably going to get a combination of all, right? So the base, which is plus raids and streaks. So you're not getting your bonuses, but you're just getting raids and streaks. It'll take you about 2,310 hours. You're not actively clicking the puppy point chests, but you are participating in all the raids and streaks. Take you about 462 streams, about a year and a half, somewhere in there. And then the base, yeah, we have some different deviations. Erik, get out the way. All right. So then you have your base with your raids and the bonus. So you're not getting a streak every day, but you're joining in for pretty much every raid, and you're getting the bonus point. 1,625 hours with 325 streams. It's a little bit, almost exactly a year worth of streams. A little bit less than that, honestly. So it's better than just the bonus, obviously, because you're throwing in all the raids. The next thing you can do, base streak bonus. Another variation, the streak is more valuable than the raids. So 293 streams cuts off another 10% of the streams. This will be done in about 11 months or something like that. Again, these count if you do that every time, right? So you have to do the streak every single day, and you have to do the bonus all the time. So you probably won't get all these because the occasion humans do. The final number is too hard to see because it's like here's in the way. Impossible. Here, let me just crop this. So the final variable, all variables, do absolutely everything you possibly do, but you're not a subscriber. So if you do absolutely everything you can do, but you're not a subscriber, it'll take you 1,305 hours, which is about 261 streams. That's about 10 months or so, 10, 11 months. But again, that's doing absolutely everything. So in reality, it's probably going to take you at least a year of consistent viewership because you're going to miss a couple streams, miss a couple raids, miss a couple chests. You know what I mean? So as a non-sub, it'll take you a little over a year probably. Tier 1 sub, everything's just 20% faster. Same exact concept though. Here, let me move myself a little closer. There you go. Doing absolutely nothing, 834 streams. That's less than 3 years, like 2 years, just under less than 3 years. 2 years and 90% of a year, so 2 years, 10 months or something like that. As you can see, the numbers keep coming down. 620 streams, 513 streams. You know what? I'm gonna skip this middle section, honestly. And like, I'm not going to read every little one. So I'm going to say like minimum and maximum, I think. So if you're a tier 1 sub, it takes 20% off the time. Wait, what? Alma, how does this math work? Oh no. If it's 20% more with the base, is it because it rounds down that it's not actually exactly 20%? It's actually 17% faster. Like 17.5% faster, because 20% faster than 1,000 streams, right? Or 20% faster than, let's say, 5,000 hours would be 4,000 hours. Is it because there's a rounding thing? Because you get like every 5 minutes you get some points or something. But like if it doesn't round up or something, like if it's normally 10 and then you get 12, you're missing like the 13th point. Is Alma here right now? That's what I'm assuming it's because of. Is because of a rounding issue that doesn't cut perfectly by 20%. Yeah, it's because of the rounding. Okay, just want to clarify that with Alma. So yeah, because of rounding, you don't exactly get perfectly 20% off. So it's more like 17% off. So instead of 5,000 hours, you're going to get 4,167 hours of watch time. And that's 834 streams in total. And that's with doing absolutely nothing, bare minimum. And that's about just shy of 3 years. If you come all the way down, right, you can do different combinations and stuff, right? You can do different combinations of everything. But if you come all the way down and you're doing absolutely everything, which is right here, that means it's going to take you about 229 streams compared to 261. So you have to watch about 32 less streams, which means you'll get there about a month and a half, right? Somewhere in a month-ish sooner. So instead of it taking you about a year to get it, in about 11 months. Depends on how consistent you are, because we're all human, we'll miss some. Next one's tier 2 sub. That's just another 20% drop. So you're looking at the slowest 715 streams. That's almost exactly 2 years, down from 3 years over here. At tier 2 sub, you're going to have to take 2 years instead of 3 years. And then all the way down at the bottom, though, it's starting to look much more reasonable at 204. Let me move my box over. At 204 streams or 1,000 hours watched. 200 streams is probably going to take, what's that, 200 days. It's probably going to take about 8 months or something, right? So you're cutting off like another 2 months roughly. Depends on if I stream every day, which I do my best. So probably about 8-9 months instead of like 10, 11 or 12, 13. The final one is the big one, though. It's when you get a tier 3 sub. Here, I'm going to move you guys, chat. Don't freak out. I'm moving you guys and the bit cup to the far side. You're in a raid? No worries, Alma. You can talk to you can let the chat talk, Hammy. Like, there's no reason not, except when I'm asking Alma a question, but I was just going to DM it to her if she didn't answer right away anyway. And yeah, why do you have emote only chat on? Let them chat. How do I turn it off? Why would you want it quiet? I can't even see what people are saying about this. I want to see the reactions of chat. Hi. Because I want to know what people are saying. All right, so at the very top, if you're a tier 3 but do absolutely nothing else, right, which is $25 every month, right? This is $5 every month, the tier 1 sub, and you can get it for free with Amazon Prime. This one's $10, the tier 2 sub, and then this one's $25. It costs 5 times as much, but you get 5 times more bonus, which instead of 20%, you get 100% bonus puppy points. This one, absolutely free. Just watching, nothing else. $5 or free if you have Twitch Prime. So that's honestly the best deal because it's still basically free if you have Amazon Prime. And then this one, you have to spend an extra $5. So you have to get tier 2, $10 every month, $25 every month. So it's going to cost you about 2,500 hours, which is about 500 streams. Doing absolutely nothing, it's going to take you about a year and a half at a tier 3. Not clicking any bonuses, not any streaks, but you're pretty much guaranteed to get that faster than that because you're going to accidentally join in for streaks and stuff. Did you put a like crazy slow mode on? I'm gonna turn off slow mode entirely. Yes, this is a fancy chart. Yeah, I'll move my cam in a second so that you guys can get a clean screenshot of everything. I'll post this actual picture so you can see like the full thing because right now there's the chat over there and stuff blocking it too. But I'll show the whole thing in just a moment. Tammy is abusing you, poor chat. I nearly died. It was torture. You're welcome, chat. I saved you guys. You're all free. Congrats. All right, so tier 3, you're looking at 500 streams. That's about a year and a half. I'm going to say on average, I probably get about 300-ish streams per year. Not 300 streams. Between 250 to 300 streams per year. So about 250. I'm going to say 300 streams. Yeah, I was trying to say 300 because there's 365 days in a year. I can't talk. With 365 days in a year, if I stream most of the days, right, which I do like 5 days a week or something like that, I'm going to be about 300 days a year. So 300 days a year, add an extra 50%. So 1 year, 7 months of doing absolutely nothing except having the volume on and lurking. That's how long it'll take you out of tier 3. And all the way down to the bottom, it's going to get progressively better as you get closer. Most people are going to land somewhere in the middle section here, right, where it's going to probably be like 1,000-ish hours to like 1,700 hours. There, I'm going to turn up the sensitivity of my mic. Can I move it up here? There. So most people are going to fall in like the middle ground here, somewhere like 1,000, 1,700 or something. Somewhere in there. These ones are where you're hitting absolutely everything that matters, right? So you're looking at like 810 hours, which is only 163 streams, which is about half a year, which is what Mimi Marshy was able to pull off, which is our fastest person ever. They were able to pull it off in about 5 or 6 months. They were able to get a Halo with a tier 3 sub. So it proves that it is possible, but again, it requires dedication. You have to really want to watch every single stream of mine. You have to have a tier 3 sub. You have to be getting all your bonuses. You have to be getting all your streaks and watch times and stuff like that. And you can get it in about half a year. And that's the absolute epitome of speed. Most people on average are going to probably get it in a little over a year or so. And that's pretty much the entire spiel.
Hello everyone, it's Rhami! And today I decided to bring you some wonderful, exciting news of what happens when you redeem a Halo. First off, you'll be given the Halo by 2 ways. In your inventory by developer magic or the trading method. I will be showing you what the trading method looks like, so that way if you see it on stream, you know it's legit. So, let us begin. Basically what happened there was that I traded for 2 Halloween 2019 Halos. Now how come I got 2? Well, let's say you got 12,000k puppy points. So 600k. So 600k puppy points times 2 is 12,000. Like 6 plus 6 is 12. Boom. Well, then I got 2. So what would I do with that? I could give it to a friend. I could redeem it. But I chose to put it under my username. So I got it. Now the trade is very simple. I only did 1 diamond for giggles for all those 1 diamond lovers out there. Like, oh, Hammy got it for 1 diamond. Nope, it's 100% free. You're gonna get it. It's gonna be there. Once you're on the list, you got it. So just make sure you're on the list. Put the correct username in there. Make sure to include your display name if you can. And we will look into it. That's all you gotta do. Make sure you get your 600k puppy points. And you're all good. See you soon. Can I announce that I have 600k puppy points? No, because we have a list, and every time you redeem something in the puppy point store, we have a list to redeem it. and when you redeem it, the list goes by, and then once Lance does it, it gets approved, and if it gets denied, it fully refunds you. Can I buy it more than once if I have the 600k again? Yes, you can buy it more than once. You can buy it at the same time. Or, you know what? You can buy it when you're taking it slow. No matter what, you can gift it to a friend, you can keep it as long as you have 600k and you put in your username, you're all good. And the best part is, it could be any Halo that belongs in the fountain. Did anyone redeem any Halos yet? Can I redeem any Halo in Royale High?